In this video, we're going to be talking about Chris Evans and how he should be valued in Dynasty Fantasy Football, where you should be drafting him, whether you should be interested or not, and we're going to be doing this all right now. What's going on, guys? This is Bruce Madsen, your host of the show, Metric Scout Fantasy Football, the show that talks about Dynasty Fantasy Football, redraft, DFS, all things NFL, including the NFL Draft. That's something you're interested, hit that subscribe button because I'm rolling out content left and right, non-stop. You don't want to miss out. Ring that bell, tell your homies because I'm here to drop that fire, son. Today, we're talking about Chris Evans, running back from Michigan, how he should be valued in Dynasty Fantasy Football, rookie drafts. Does he even have long-term player value? What's going on with this guy? And how he should be important, or at least evaluated for what we want in fantasy. But right now, he is a very interesting prospect. There's a lot of mystery behind this character. Barely even productive, with 1,795 yards rushing during his entire collegiate career. He hasn't had more than 685 yards at all in a single season. Michigan didn't really utilize him much to pound the rock. Another thing, he's only had 73 yards since 2018. He had some academic issues that prevented him from playing. What we want to concentrate on is what we see on the tape from Evans. At the Senior Bowl, he's listed almost 5'11", and he weighed in at 219 pounds. So he's got that size we like, that 3-down workhorse back level size. You turn on the tape and you see burst, you see wiggle, you see speed. One thing that we saw during Senior Bowl practice is this guy can cut on a dime. He showed you that while running routes. He has good hands, and if he gets the ball in open space, he's a threat to score from anywhere on the field, which is a very tantalizing aspect or attribute, however you want to call it, in his game. He can run between the tackles, and he's a finisher. He's obviously not the most rounded running back. He's not the most nuanced running back. Seeing the field isn't 100% there. He's had a limited time taking carries out of the backfield during his career at Michigan. We can hold that against them, and when we can also look at the context here because it's Michigan. They haven't been really good to their skill players. They treat their skill players like a cast of misfits. They're all trying to transfer out of that place. They're realizing this is a cesspool college that does not develop them, and Chris Evans is one of the reasons why Michigan is just failing their prospects. He looks good on tape. His limited tape does look good. His athleticism's there. And that sets him apart from a lot of running backs in this class because we don't have that many size-adjusted athletes to really grasp onto in the middle to late rounds of our rookie drafts. Also, this guy may not get drafted, and if he gets drafted, it's going to be in the mid to later rounds, which means he'll be a value in rookie drafts for us. He'll probably be a 4th-round pick, maybe an undrafted free agent in fantasy, which will allow us to scoop him up for free. No matter what, whether it's a 4th-round pick, 5th-round pick, free agent, that's free. There's no loss with him. It's only upside. The odds of him making an NFL are slim to none because he really did not make it at the collegiate level. He showed some attributes on tape, but the production's not there. He has not shown to us or to me or to you that he can handle a full 3-down workload, but he hasn't proved that he can't either. This is Michigan. So they just really did not rely or use their offensive weapons properly. Think of Nico Collins, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Tariq Black, just how that program has really failed those players, all those good athletes. And he could be a steal late in rookie draft. He could be a steal off the waiver wire. He could be this year's James Robinson. It's hard to tell. If he's in the right situation, if there's a path to where you can see touches, where he can be utilized in practice, where he can get an opportunity to play, or at least an opportunity to show off what he can do in training camp, then that may not be enough for him. But really, he's an unknown mystery box at this point from a fantasy football standpoint, I would not put too much stock in him because it's a gamble. But as long as he's free, I'm willing to throw him on my roster. I'm willing to churn out that back portion of my roster spot for a player like him because he has a lot of upside. He's free pretty much, so there's nothing to lose if he bottoms out. And I'm expecting him to bottom out. I'm not expecting him to shoot to the moon. I'm expecting him to bottoms out. I know there's a good chance that he could produce, he could exceed expectations, he could get an opportunity to succeed. He's flashed that. If he does, then I may look to trade him, just move on to a higher draft pick for next season or package up to a prospect that I like even better. Because I bought him here, his value will shoot up to here, and then I'm just going to play the stock market game with him. But it's a wait and see what happens if that even materializes. But the thing to really notice, summarize what I talked about, is he is a wild card, very little production, missed the entire 2019 season due to academic reasons, played 2020, didn't produce much, but his tape throughout his career has looked very intriguing where he shows good athleticism, burst, strength, has good size, almost 5'11", and weighing 219 pounds, might as well call him 220-pound back with good wiggle, burst, some speed, all things that can help him to be successful at the NFL level. Doesn't mean he will be. It's not much of a risk since he's so cheap, so I don't mind adding him to my rosters if I can get him at the right price point. I like him, as in I'm interested in him. I don't think he's a top guy or anything like that, but for the price tag, for what you're getting, he is someone to add to your Dynasty team as a wait-and-see player or a mustache player for your Dynasty team. I want to thank you guys for watching the show. If you're into Dynasty Fantasy Football Fantasy, if you watched this far into the video, you might as well hit that subscribe button because I'm cranking out content. I'm trying to drop a video a day, just about 5 to 6 videos a week, if not more. If this is something you're interested in, if you got some rookie drafts coming up, then I'm your guy. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, tell your homies, and I'll catch you next time.